If you haven't received any income, how can you be required to pay income taxes? Who starts?
You start.
Okay. KisanKraft is a company in India, essentially founded by myself as a small investor and my friend Ravi Agrawal. Ravi and I met at Microsoft. Ravi, as a friend, coming to me and saying, I have this idea for this business in India, and I need to raise money to get it started, and would you be willing to invest? Surprisingly to me, I was the only person who said yes. Well, we were the only people who said yes. Well, KisanKraft was supplying power tools to Indian farmers. If Indian farmers could be made more productive by bringing power tools to them that are suitable for their types of farms, that would be great.
Yeah, it felt exciting to, invest in a company that was going to do something, really good. I mean, during all these years, we weren't getting any money, but we were really excited to be part of this company that was growing and reaching more and more people all over India. So I would say that was the return on the investment.
Right, it was a huge emotional return.
Yeah.
It's like every time Ravi and I talked about how things were going at KisanKraft, it's like, wow, we are making a difference here to Indian farming and in the lives of Indian farmers. And then I get this message on our answering machine in which Ravi says, Charles, we need to talk about the Section 965 transition tax. Give me a call back. And I'm like, what? The Section 965 transition tax? What the heck is that? If you haven't received any income, how can you be required to pay income taxes? The bill I received was for $15,000 additional income tax owed. I had received nothing from KisanKraft. Zero. No return whatsoever.
Well, it's never good to get something in the mail from the IRS. It makes your heart pound.
I mean, up until then, Kathleen had been doing our income taxes every year.
With, TurboTax or H&R Block or something like that. Yeah.
But at that point, we decided, okay, maybe we are out of our depth here. So we went and found a tax firm that dealt with international issues and paid them a bunch of money. And we also paid a lawyer to explain to the IRS how, we were innocent, ignorant taxpayers who didn't know about this requirement, which was true. And, please don't fine us. And filed an amended return in which we had to pay an additional $15,000 on money that we had not received. Well, Ravi and I discussed this quite a bit, and it seemed to both of us unconstitutional.
Well, first, there's not being sure you want to be a litigant against the IRS, and I think I was probably a little more reluctant. We kept thinking someone else would challenge it. Someone bigger and with more money at stake.
Right, yes, exactly.
Just because of worrying about getting on their radar, in their sights. You just really want to keep a low profile and not have them interested in you. But Charles persuaded me that it was important and we should do this.
It just seemed to both Ravi and myself, and I think you, that somebody should challenge this. This should not just be accepted. So that's when I called up Sam at CEI. We filed an amended return in saying we should not owe this money to you because this is unconstitutional. It's not income. We are doing this because we strongly believe in the rule of law in this country. What I would like to see happen is that a court looks at this and says, right, this is not constitutional. The Moors have not received any income. How can they be taxed if they have not received any income?